Yeah, that's why I complained about you leaving your mouse there. It's really distracting.
It is, yeah.
Okay, that's better. Anyway, we're kind of recording. I guess we should probably talk about the actual video here. I tried. I'm getting better. At least I like to think I'm getting better at making these highlight videos. It's a work in progress, little by little. Hopefully, by the time we're done with this, I'll have the perfect highlight video.
Oh yeah.
Until then, you guys are stuck with me as I learn how to put this stuff together, little by little here. Basically, we just kind of ran through. What the hell is this?
I think this is the Team Galactic
yeah,
something.
the Galactic, not their headquarters, because that's the one in Veilstone. This is the Galactic Towers. I don't fucking know. But yeah, here's the fun one, the actual meat and potatoes one here, where you fight whichever commander this is. I want to say Jupiter. I always forget the names of these people. I know it's planets.
Yeah, because I think that we established it wasn't Mars.
Oh, there it is.
The very
I saw it on the
least.
screen there, Commander Jupiter. Okay, so here's the Scun tank. We had a pretty solid strat for this one set up, which is why I'm not letting a whole lot of like talking go over us right now while we do this, because we did a really nice job here with the double intimidate. Yeah, crits are still a threat type of thing, but we didn't have much of a choice. Crits are always going to be a threat when you're dealing with Night Slash.
Yeah.
So we opted for a double intimidate to help reduce the power that wasn't crit based, and there it is. Now we switch to our Geodude, and now we're just like kind of pray, magnitude and pray. And actually, I don't think you survive a crit now, but I think you survived a crit before that second hit. But either way, yeah, this is what we're just debating. Do we switch out? Like, what do we? Like, how can we survive crit? I don't think we can, type of thing. In the end, we eventually make the decision to just click magnitude. Eventually, we make the decision to just click magnitude. Jesus Christ! There it is.
We're doing a lot of talking.
Yeah, we roll the dice. We grab the egg from what's her name, run down to Orberg. And
I'm astonished that you kept this in here.
I just wanted to show a little bit of it. I didn't keep all of it, thankfully.
Okay.
I don't think. I'm pretty sure I cut. I'm like 90% sure I cut most of it out. Please tell me I cut it out. I'm pretty sure.
We're currently at 2 minutes of this.
Oh my god, I did not cut it out. Oh, I could have sworn I cut this out. Wait, this isn't minutes. We're not at minutes yet.
Because we can see the actual timer ticking down in the bottom right.
Right, in terms of how much I sped it up. I'm like, wait, we're only minutes.
Yeah. There we go.
Oh my god, I could have swore I cut that better. I suck. Again, I'm learning. What else do you want from me?
It was a blast.
Yeah. So then we get to our first encounter of this route. The always valuable Gligar. Well, Gligar itself it's kind of like the Magikarp Gyarados thing. Like, Gligar is not particularly good. He can he's better than Magikarp, but the real value...
You want him for what he evolves into.
The real value for Gligar is that you can get Gliscor out of it, and Gliscor is ridiculously good. Has an incredibly deep move pool, very, very good stats, and very few weaknesses aside from water and ice. And the water one, as long as it's a physical water move, he can generally survive it just fine due to his, 125 base defense. Like, he can soak a physical water move, although any ice type attack at all will just drop him. I could have swore I cut this better, too. Jesus Christ, what is wrong with me? Did we just catch it in one ball? Is that why I left it in?
I think so, yeah, because I think we were talking about the risks of if we attack it, what the likelihood of catching it on the first attempt was, and whatnot. Granted, if I remember this
I think
session, it was a lot more of a tense session than...
You know what I think, as I'm really realizing that this isn't cut properly? I think what I did is I had to Control Z once or twice, and it would put back part... I had to Control Z one more time than I thought I needed to.
Oh.
And I'm guessing I put back shit I didn't mean to, because this should not be here. We should have been done with this already. I just wanted to show that we encountered Gligar and caught Gligar. We didn't need to watch the actual attempt to catch him.
Process, and yeah.
We're gonna skip ahead a little bit because I suck at editing.
Yeah, because we just antagonized him for a little bit until we were comfortable, I think, to, just throw a Pokeball at him.
Oh my god. Alright. You catch Gligar, that's what matters. There. Gligar was caught. And then we rappelled up into Wayward Cave.
I got to learn how to change gears.
Koryth learning how to use his bike. And screwing up right there.
Overshooting.
So he gets it on the second go. We rappel up, grab a bunch of fun stuff. Then the rappel fails, and we're gonna let's go catch our Pokemon. I wanted to leave all this in here as proof, because this is one of those things where, Garchomp's pretty fucking broken, and I don't want people to be like, what, did you really catch Garchomp? Yeah, we did. Watch, you saw us enter the cave and rappel up and prepare for the potential. First we find Geodude, who caught Geodude, so reroll,
yep.
And then Gibble,
and then here's where it gets interesting.
Yeah, this is this one I left in here on purpose. Not surprising. Yeah, Gibble's Dragon Rage is just a little tiny wee bit of a huge threat. As we try to do anything we can to not kill it, but still put some damage on it. Oh man, we were desperate. We were gonna make this one work. Although Gibble was bound and determined not to let us get it to work. And this is where it gets really dangerous, because we're stuck in Sand Tomb, and now we're at threat of Dragon Rage and we can't retreat. And we didn't catch Gibble. Instead, Geodude
and lost to Geodude.
Yeah. We have to throw in a Paralyze, hey, it's slightly better odds. Throw out someone who hopefully they don't take a Dragon Rage, and we got Gibble.
As for you, this one
I left on purpose.
I think we pivot to Gyarados here.
No.
Oh,
he has 4 times weak to electric.
You
both water. And
I was misguided. I trusted my gut on this one.
Pachirisu is probably going to go for Golbat or the Crobat due to it.
I'm gonna pause it. I had to leave this one in, because I will not let it be said that I am going to hide my own mistakes, that I am only here to poke fun at other people. No, I make mistakes too, and what's worse is in this instance, I am 100% responsible for what happens, and I had to leave it in here as evidence of my failure as a coach and a guide.
Electric.
And then I can pivot him out again.
It's all good. I'm
You
not upset
might
about
want to
it.
just leave Roselia.
It's just funny.
Roselia only has a ×2 weakness to fire, so she can survive 1 attack, and she's resistant to electric, so like you said, the Pachirisu is not going after her. So you can focus down the... or not focus when you're switching, but you can have her have Roselia throw a Stun Spore on the Chimchar, and then Gabite can kill it when he comes in.
I suppose. Yeah.
Okay, I'll trust.
Fuck you. Goddamn. That sucks ass.
Okay, we got the Stun Spore before the Chimchar one.
Alright, well now Gabite can't one-shot it, because that -2 to his attack. Well, you have Dragon Rage. You always have access to Dragon Rage. You could Dragon Rage and just double team it. Dragon Rage and Cut. That should kill it, because you're doing 40 base damage, and then Roselia just finishes it with Cut. For the love of... Please hit... Okay, now you probably don't kill it. I really wanted that to hit Gabite. So, it doesn't hurt Dragon Rage to have a Charm on. but it does hurt Roselia's cut, which might not kill now. Oh my god, the fucking charm. You're probably gonna have to switch now, though.
You lied to me. You think that it chose to do
She
the
should have
charm
been able to
on
survive
the
it.
Roselia
Times 2 generally
because it knew we had Dragon Rage? Is that just AI
no,
using knowledge, or
this was me misreading the AI. It's using charm in this instance because Gabite is immune to thunder or to spark, and Roselia is resistant, so it doesn't see enough damage, so it's opting to take a more utility approach.
Gotcha. Okay.
Now, why it targeted Roselia over Gabite is, to my understanding, because Gabite already had a -2 attack from the previous charm.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was a complete misread by me, and it cost Koryth his Roselia.
Do you also think it would have been possible to instead have swapped out Roselia, put something else in there, and dealt with the Pachirisu before the Chimchar?
Could have done that too. There's a lot of options. The other thing I was thinking about after this fact is that a Magical Leaf, well, not Magical Leaf, it hits both. Or is that Razor Leaf that hits both? I think Razor Leaf hits both. I think Magical Leaf is single target.
Yeah, I think Razor Leaf is the one that hits both.
But yeah, so Magical Leaf probably would have killed Chimchar just because, yeah, it's 50% less damage, but it's using Roselia's special attack, which is much, much, much higher than the attack even before the charm is taken into account. And so that would have probably been the better play. So there's a lot of mistakes on my part in terms of guiding you, and that's my failure as a coach. But this is not the end of the world.
That's why we're doing this.
Yeah, I am just I'm not infallible. I am perfectly capable of making mistakes, and I'm not afraid to admit I've made a mistake. That's why I left this in here. This is my fault that Roselia is dead.
You lied to me.
I would have lost to Roselia there. I still wouldn't.
My plan would have worked better. It would have been safer.
I would have lost to Roselia there. Okay. Yeah, the problem is still though there was another. Not that this is going to change anything, but the fact that you have 4 Pokemon on your team right now in this particular fight that are weak to Electric is that's also a little bit on me. I should have stopped you from taking 4 Electric weak Pokemon and been like, we might want to team build a little better than that.
Yeah.
Not that because I knew Pachirisu was or was not coming up, but just because you probably no one really should be running around with 4 Pokemon that are all weak to the exact same thing and only one Pokemon
that recipe for disaster.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you had Gabite is immune and Roselia resists, but that doesn't necessarily make up for the fact that 4 Pokemon are all weak to the same type. Yeah. All right. This fight's pretty much over. I just wanted to showcase that. Oh yeah, this is where we ran around in the grass for God knows how long.
Trying to just re-roll into something actually.
Yeah, that you were allowed to
like
catch
new.
actually. Could have sworn I cut this one down a little bit, but maybe it wasn't as long as I thought to run into the.
I mean, sped up like this, it should be pretty quick.
There it is. Yeah, the Ralts.
Yeah.
And this is where I was like, I don't know for sure. I could look it up. But I'm like, I think Ralts has teleport, so we might just want to throw a ball right away in case it tries to teleport. Now, unlike Abra, it has other moves
and that Ralts did have teleport.
Yeah, and unlike Abra though, it doesn't have only teleport. So there's depending on how many moves it has, I think 3 at this point. I think it's got teleport, confusion, and charm or something, or growl maybe. So it's not guaranteed to use teleport like Abra is. Anyways, we walk around in the dark for a little bit, and Koryth gets scared as he tries to dodge flashlights. He tries to make his way up, but is too afraid because the flashlight's got him scooped.
And I didn't see that one there.
Only to run into a flashlight.
Yeah. I accidentally went to the wrong door.
Yeah. So anyway, we wander around in the dark, and we finally get to the gym leader.
Started booking it, but then I'm still too afraid.
All right, so this was actually pretty simple. I wish I had remembered to have you pause so we could show the team and talk briefly about that. I'll have to do that for future gyms. But
Oh, yeah.
honestly, this is not as like this gym. We actually had a pretty good plan. Crobat kind of goes through everything that's not named Miss Magius. Speak of the devil.
And then she showed up a little earlier than we had planned.
Yep.
But
we had
we
our
just
plan.
got to kick our gear into place.
Yep. So we had set up our situation here, knowing that Miss Magius was going to try and Psybeam Crobat. So we had a high resist Pokemon come in, force it to switch to Shadow Ball, because now it sees Shadow Ball doing a lot more damage, which allows us to safely switch in the Togetic and get the Yawn off. And
then Togetic was out of there.
Yep, and this is you were going to go back to Crobat. It's like, no, don't go back to Crobat. It sees Psybeam again.
So then we swapped to the Gyarados because of the bite that he has.
Yeah, because he also had bite. Although we do take the Confusion just in time for it to go to sleep, which kind of sucks.
I don't think it mattered all that much.
No, I think we just kind of powered through it. We probably shouldn't have. It's a bit risky, but we did. Thankfully, Gyarados wasn't at threat of dying if the thing woke up and Shadow Balled it. Even a crit doesn't kill Gyarados right now. But yeah, it goes down real fast, real smooth. And then this one, the only reason we even switch out here, you'll see in a second, is because Gyarados is confused and it's not worth leaving Gyarados in. Oh, and yeah, Koryth was like, I'm like, don't teach it air cutter. Crobat does not want air cutter.
As a habit, and to read through whatever I'm thinking about teaching.
Yeah. But yeah, we're like, this is where we're like, we definitely don't want to play the confusion game right now, because Haunter is awake. And even though it moves in this fight are Shadow Claw, Sucker Punch, Hypnosis, and Confuse Ray, there's no reason to let Gyarados just sit in there and potentially hit itself when Crobat can. In all honesty, we thought it would one shot, but
because we had one shot a previous Haunter, with bite. But even then, it was fine. I am astonished that it still lived there, but
yeah, the second one.
Yeah,
but yeah, like I said, Haunter with physical moves is not. So we got through that one pretty cleanly, and that was our third session, I guess you could call it.
Yep, some worse, some better. Lost a few Pokemon, gained some important ones.
Yep. All right, I guess that's it for now. We'll see you guys for highlights number 4.
Indeed. See ya.